Uh-oh.
Hey, how you doing? So, yes, we're back on StreamYard this week because I have for the longest time been trying to work out how on earth I get more of you on to say a few hellos. And talking of saying a few hellos, there are tons of you in the chat. Let me say hello to a few people here. There were some early birds tonight. Sean Hockey was about an hour and 10 minutes early. So that's really cool. So was Yetimatsi Nightcat. Great to see you as well. And Music Therapy Laz. And I did pop into your live stream really quickly. And it was good to see you and Roxy, man. Bam Mozzie, how you doing? Good to see you, man. Trevor Locke, great to see you as well. Phil Squarer, Sequira, I should say. I'm so sorry. I always say Phil Squarer, and it's Sequira. There we go. Dave Lewis, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Budget Guitar Show. I can also see you in my little window below. So I'm going to give you a wave and you can wave back. That's cool. I can see you there. And I will bring you in shortly. Amanda, lovely to see you as well. And I had to cut out of Henning's live show earlier as well because I had to get ready for tonight. And I hope that the audio is good, and I hope that the video is coming out okay, because I'm not a big fan of this StreamYard thing, because when I watch them back, I don't think they're quite as clear as when I do it on the A10. But hey, if this works out well, then we'll do it more, because I really want to involve you guys. So we are going to have a few of you on tonight. If you've got a message from me, that means you're either an egg cracker or one of my patrons. And so there was a few video and audio. I'm looking at video and audio signal, trying to get my words out. If you got an email earlier, I should say, then hopefully you've got a link to this. And let me see who else. Yes, I've got a stalker. That's cool. That's lovely. Bam Mozzie, I've said hello to Ben. Ben is in. Hey, Ben, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. And we have also got William De Silva. We have got Brad Guitar Miller. We've got the Big G. We got Gary Tollander. Great to see you, man. We have got Tall Thin Kev. I think I saw there. Oh, it's zipped right down to the bottom there. I'm going to have to go back up and find Tall Thin Kev, and then I can. Yeah, there we go. William Silver, Tall Thin Kev. Janice. Hey, Janice, how you doing? Grumpy Mike. Brother, good to see you. And we have got BC Rich 581, Mayhem, CJ, Jake Lee Guitar. Awesome. Missed the show last week, but looking forward to tonight. Well, I'm looking forward to tonight as well. We've got Blackjack Guitar. Good to see you. Roxy Raid. Love it. Yeah, I did a quick Roxy Raid. Dennis Pointer. Good to see you, man. Rax Effects. I saw you in, now was it Hennings or MTLs? I can't remember. But I've just seen you somewhere. We have also got Richard Paul and Death by Pile Driver. Sassy Cat. How are you, Sassy Cat? Good to see you. Adam E. We've got Dunsies. Dunsies in. The whispering genius of Dunsies Guitar World. I love that channel. Guys, if you haven't seen Dunsies' channel, he is one of the softest spoken guys, but great channel. Really, really enjoy that. Have I said hello to Death by Pile Driver? I think I did. Great Vanzini. Hey, man. Good to see you. Dragon as well. Good to see you, mate. And hello to Canada. Keith H. I think I said Sean Hockey. What's up, Doc? Jack Collins. Scott Guitars, Dan's in. Great to see you, Dan. Awesome. I think Brad Guitar Miller is Amanda's favorite Miller. Love it. Who else? Let's quickly dive in. Pooh Ninja. Now, Pooh Ninja, I have to apologize, man. We caught up just a little while back before I was getting ready to come on tonight in Henning's live show. And he said to me, Mike, I think I'm blocked on your channel. And I thought, no, you're not. You can't be. I'm subscribed to Pooh Ninja. I'm a big Pooh Ninja fan, and I love all of his antics on the moon there. And he said, I think I'm blocked. So I went in and checked my account, and lo and behold, Pooh Ninja was blocked on my account. That was definitely not me, man. I have no idea how that occurred. But I'm really annoyed at YouTube because YouTube keep on doing these stupid things. Not only not notifying subscribers of stuff that I upload or live shows, but they've unsubscribed people, and it appears that they even block people. So what the heck that's all about, I really don't know. But you're not blocked anymore, brother. And what's more, let me see. Oh no. I nearly blocked you again. Let me go over to the other window. Just a quick moment. Oh, Grumpy Mike, bless you, man. That is so kind. Thank you, brother. Where is that Pooh Ninja? Where is he? Let me find him. Where is he? Oh, come on. You can't be blocked over here because I have definitely unblocked you, brother. Let me find you. There you are. There we go. And boom. Boom, as they say. Boom. Yeah, right. Pooh Ninja. If you say something to me, you'll find out that you're now a moderator. They can't block a moderator, surely. Oh, dear. Let me just quickly say a big thank you. Where is that? Thank you, Grumpy Mike. Bless you, brother. He says, we'd have loved to come on, but not set up for it at the moment. Oh, man, not to worry. I'm going to do more of these. I really want you guys on. This is for the Tone Jar. He says, thanks for the invite. This is for the Tone Jar. And why not? Cheers. Well, really, really appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. As always, never courted, but always appreciated. And really, really kind of you, man. Really kind. I did just see Death by Pile Driver jump in as well. And I've got Johnny waiting in the wings. I say a big hello to Guitar Hack and Hugh Caldwell. How about that? Excellent. Let me see. Says cheers, CGS. Oh, this is Dunsey. Says cheers, CGS. You're a good man. Well, bless you, sir. That is absolutely my pleasure. Love your channel, man. Hey, Michael, good to see you. He's in. Woohoo! He says, release the poo. James Severin and MTL. MTL is in, and it was lovely to catch up with you just for a short while on your stream again. I was doing a little bit of lurking while working to get set up tonight. So, yeah, and I did the same with Henning as well. In fact, I had both of you on, and it was really confusing. And so I was going between each and muting one and then muting the other so I could listen to a bit. Scott Guitar says, CGS, I would... Oh, where's that gone? Where's that gone? I would love to come on, but he's also heading back from Hull, watching in the car. He says, don't worry, I'm a passenger. Thank goodness for that, man. Thank goodness for that. So, yeah, if you are a patron of mine, or if you have cracked the egg on any of my videos, then you should have got an email with a link to here tonight. And I'm going to have a little chat with a few of you. And let me see. Love it. Pooh Ninja's going to abuse the heck out of the band hammer. I love it. That's cool, man. Cool. Let me see. The difficulty with StreamYard, and this is why one of the things I'm not so keen on. Dale, good to see you, brother. Excellent. Dale's always in at the last minute on my premieres. and he hangs around for ages and ages. You'll join the traditional way, Death by Pile Driver says. Okay, no worries, man. You know, if you use that link, you come into the backstage area and you can come in and ask a live question, which we're going to do our first of in just a minute. So I'm putting Johnny on notice that he's going to be brought into the stream in just a second. So yeah, he's giving me thumbs up, which is cool. Awesome. Emma, it's so great to see you. Really good to see you. We have missed you on the channel, and it's lovely to have you back. So I've got all three of my favorite girls in. There we go. How fantastic is that? Awesome stuff. Right, yeah. So this show is about you guys, and I quite like the idea of doing this because it really didn't work when I was trying to do it on the tablet, and I really wanted to make this about you guys. And so let me say a quick hello to Johnny.
Hello.
Hey, bro. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. A bit of a hangover.
Have you?
Yeah, it was. We were sort of celebrating the fact that the pubs were sort of back open for outdoors yesterday, and one thing led to another. We came home. We had a drink. We came home, had a drink in the garden, and then my partner, she said, "Well, let's just pop to another pub," and then that led to popping to another pub.
Led to pop into another pub. Oh man,
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
So,
just a quick thank you there to Tim as well. That's very kind, man. I'm really glad that I've helped you out. That really means a great deal to me. Thanks, dude. So Johnny, the Budget Guitar Show, how's it all going?
not too bad, not too bad. I'm just.
I watched your shielding demo the other day. That was great, really cool.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say is you forgot to add an earth line or wire onto it. You want to connect that up to the ground. Is the only thing I would add. But
okay,
good video, great video, man.
Thanks very much. Yeah, it's these things that I sit there and I think, right, what can I come up with to do for the channel now? And because obviously the money gets tight and I can't afford to keep buying budget guitars. I'm sure a lot of people are the same. So I think, what can I do now? And something will come up and I'll just do it for the heck of it, you know. Yeah. And that's how it seems to go for me. So I know it's only small at the moment, but I'm hoping to grow it a bit.
I think you're going about it absolutely the right way, brother. And my only advice is do the stuff that you love and enjoy. And that's the only thing I can say is that is the only way that you'll really enjoy doing the show. And I think that's how others really perceive whether or not they like it, because if you're enjoying yourself, they'll be enjoying themselves. But I watch all the videos. I try not to write on every single one of them because otherwise I look like some sort of stalker. So
yeah.
Oh,
it'll be the first time I've ever got one.
Let me just say a quick thank you to CJ. Well, not a quick thank you, because that is a very, very kind donation. He says, "Hey CGS, it's good to come on here and watch the show, especially after 2 night shifts and being very unwell during those shifts. I'm finding stuff hard at the moment, but it's good to enjoy the show with you each week." Man, I know we've had some discussions and I know that some of the stuff that you're dealing with, and brother, if ever you need to talk, give me a shout, because I am here, as I've said to all of you on the channel, and that goes especially for people that just want to sort of offload. It's cool, man. Give me a shout sometime. But I'm so pleased that you're here, and I'm so pleased that it's pepped you up tonight, and that is really, really cool. So CJ, thank you so much. I do have it seems really meager on here, and that's another one of the things I hate about StreamYard. That seems so meager not to have my little animation play. But thank you so much indeed for that, brother. Very, very kind. Really appreciate that, CJ. So yeah, absolutely. I think do you want to tell folks a little bit more, because I know I've featured you on the show a few times, Johnny, but before you jump in with your question, which I'm sure you've got a question for me, even though we did do most of the questions on your interview with me.
Yeah.
Do you want to just tell people a little bit more about the show? Because it's a great show. It is all about budget guitars and very low price guitars, and it'll help in these times of strife, I guess.
Yeah, but basically it's just a little show that I upload when looking at the sub £100 guitar market, and whether they're any good, because as it all started, I wanted the Steve Jones Les Paul, which I believe you can see just there.
The white
and
one.
I was going to buy a Chinese fake, and I came across this guy called China Guitar Skeptic on YouTube. Never heard of him since. Don't know whatever happened to him. But he was saying, don't go for these Chinese fakes. They're not worth the money. So I thought, what am I going to do now? But luckily I have some good buddies who I'm in a band with, and they knew I wanted one, and they made it happen with an Epiphone. And then as time went on and watching your videos, I thought to myself, well, I want something to do during the day. Let's get some budget guitars in and let's just have a go and see what happens. So that's what I do. I'm branching out into some gear and things like that. If people like it, great. If they would like to subscribe or follow me on Facebook or anything, fantastic. If not, that's also fine.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing, isn't it? There's horses for courses, and everybody has their own tastes. And I enjoy the channel. I think you're doing really great with it, and I'm really I'm delighted that I had any sort of influence on you starting it up. And if I've inspired that in any way, that is absolutely awesome, because it's always good to see new channels with great content. And talking to new channels with great content, not that new, but I can see just a quick wave to Brad Miller in the waiting room here. So I do know you're there, man, and I will come on to you once I've taken Johnny's question. So Johnny, have you got a question for me? Now I have to say, folks, I haven't asked for these questions to be sent to me in advance. I'm really hoping they're not going to be too difficult to answer. And
well, this one should be easy enough for you. Of all of the budget guitars that you own, the sub £100 guitars, have you ever played any of them live? And if you have, which one was the best for performance and not squealing or making noises or anything like that?
And now I have a huge confession to make. Well, it's not a confession. I have to be straight and honest about that. I have not had the opportunity, and it's a great question, Johnny. It really is. The big problem has been, obviously, this last 18 months or year and a bit has been COVID riddled, and I have not been able to play live at all. I was just getting a band back together when COVID hit. And in fact, what I was doing at rehearsals, we had rehearsals in here in the silent studio behind me. And actually I was playing, I'll show you what I was playing.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah, I was playing the Harley Benton Junior, and this was great. And I was rehearsing with it with the band that we were putting together. And then obviously it all happened. And knocking the mic around a bit here. And so I didn't actually get to go out and play live yet. But the big plan is that this year, Matt and I, the bass player, and I are hoping to get together with the same guys and carry on rehearsing and putting a set list together so that we can get back out and among it for sure. So I will play this live because I love the sound of this P90, and I would be more than happy to play any of the guitars that I've demoed on the channel, because as you probably know, mate, if I don't like something, I don't show it on the channel. So generally, if I've demoed a guitar or shown a guitar, I've felt that it's had some merit. So even the Glary acoustics, I think for the cost of them, the Glary acoustics are not great in terms of build quality, in terms of tone, and in terms of a lot of things. They're not great. Hey, Quentin, good to see you, bro. I must just have a quick quench with Q. So even though those acoustics are not great quality, I felt for the budget and for the price, they were worth showing. But I wouldn't gig those live, but I would happily gig either the Strat or the Telly from Glary. I would gig those, and I would definitely gig all of the Harley Benton guitars because they are really, really nice.
Yeah, so, they have come on really well, the Harley Bentons, since the first one that I bought.
Yeah. Well, I started buying them, I'm going to say 5 years ago, at least, I guess. I'd need to check back on the video dates, but I love them. I have never had an issue, touch wood. I've never had any issues with Harley Benton guitars. They've all been really, really good value, and at the price point, I don't think you can go far wrong. And again, that's another reason that I really like your channel, man, because you're focusing on that end of the market, and I think it's where a lot of people need to get some good advice at the minute because of the fact that a lot of us are, struggling. So
yeah,
I'm going to go and pop this back.
But yeah, that is the idea of the channel. I mean, I don't have thousands of pounds to spend on a Gibson. I would love to, but I just don't have that, and I know a lot of people do not. So I take what I can get, and I'll put it out. If I like it, I'll tell you. If I don't like it, I will say why I don't like it, and I will also contact the brands. I had a lot of problems with Bax Music. I contacted them, and I will actually show you me contacting them on the channel, so that you can either get if you have a problem, you can get the resolution you need, and you can see how I go about it.
Yeah,
So that's what it's all for.
Great stuff, man. Really is really, really good stuff. And I listened to your chat with the lady at Bax Music, and they're trying to give you credits though. That was they always try and do that, don't they? It's a little bit naughty because hello, Mr. Guitologist Brad. Good to see you, man. He's telling me he didn't get a notification. I'm not sure that you cracked the egg, Brad, or one of the patrons, but you're welcome to come in and have a chat if you'd like.
The one thing I will say about Bax, you're not going to believe this, mate.
Go on.
With the credit that they gave me, I ordered 2 of their gig bags. Right? Very well made, very good gig bags, but the box they came in was twice the size and twice the quality of the box they shipped the guitar in, and it had better packing. They put bubble packing around it. So why couldn't they have shipped the guitar that I bought from them in that, which got damaged? And
That's great. I love it.
Worth £12.50 each,
and they're better packaged than the guitar. I love it. That's hilarious. It makes you wonder why they don't actually just give a gig bag away with the guitar and box them all up together like that.
Yeah, it does.
Oh man. All cool. All really, really cool. Well, listen, Johnny, thanks so much for joining me tonight and for asking the first question on this. It's been really, really good to see you. And as I say, thanks for being the first dude on here.
Thanks very much.
My chair a little bit. Oh, sorry. I keep bashing the mic, and that's the other thing about. I don't know what it looks like at your end, but I hope that the video quality is okay. I know that we've had a few issues.
It's all fine here.
Brilliant. Okay, that's awesome. Awesome stuff. Well, Johnny, I'm going to love you and leave you and dive you back into the chat. And I'm going to bring on Brad, who's come in to say hello to me. So cheers, Johnny. Thanks very much, mate. And let's say a big hello to Brad Guitar Miller. There he is.
Hey, how's it going, Mike? How you doing?
Hey, brother, I'm really, really good. And you know what? It is such a joy to be able to hear you and see you at the same time.
How about
And
that? Technology works sometimes.
oh, mate, it was crazy, wasn't it? It was so great when you, and I think you came on at the same time as Dan,
Yes.
and I couldn't hear either. I couldn't hear either of you, or if I could hear you, I couldn't see you. So, and then nobody could hear me. So
Sometimes one
How have
is
you-
better than the other.
yeah, absolutely. How have you been, man?
I've been good. Been good.
Awesome. And how's things over there? Are you you're not locked down, I hope. And
No, we've been pretty much open with just about everything. Realistically,
that's cool.
there's still, depending on where you go, may limit people, but I don't know. Don't get me started on that. So,
Hey, man, no, don't go there. Don't go there. It's all good.
I think if everybody was just courteous and kind of gave everybody some space and respected everybody's space, I think things would be a whole lot better. So
Yeah.
how about we just leave it at that?
Yeah, let's leave it at that. Let's talk the stuff that we love. Let's talk guitars and guitar channels. Now, I've been watching quite a few of your videos recently, and
I haven't put out much lately. So
no, but I've been watching a lot of the back catalog, and it's so good to see that you're doing. I didn't realize that you had such a good catalog of stuff.
I have a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
When I was on furlough last year, I did a video a day, and sometimes it was just, hey, ain't nothing happening, and sometimes it was working on the house or working on a guitar or working in the yard or whatever it might be. So so I definitely have a wide variety of catalog there.
Yeah, definitely. Well, as you're on, tell everybody about all the stuff that you do, and give us a little bit of background, because I know that we did it before, but hey, I didn't hear it.
So I am basically a hobbyist when it comes to playing guitar. Right now, I've been playing way too long for being as bad as I am. Right now, my gig, if you want to call it, is playing in church band. I've played a couple different churches once a month, kind of rotate in and out. And, we play anywhere from 3 to 5 songs, just depends on the week. But I like it because it's definitely a wide variety. And it certainly stretches the new version of Christian music, kind of stretches your tonal and also affects limitations. So you definitely have to be ready for anything. A lot of stuff, honestly, is copied from The Edge. So YouTube has been a big influence on that whole industry as far as guitar goes. And you got to have a good reverb and a good delay. So.
Yeah, definitely. And actually, it seems to me that there's a lot more church guitar music in churches in the US than there is over here. We have some churches. They're usually, generally over here, they're called Methodist, I think, and they have decent live music. A lot of the churches that we have over here, though, are still very much church organ, and maybe in some just a piano. But we do have churches, I think Baptist type churches and Methodists that have like live bands, and I think that's great.
Right.
I think anything that engages people's got to be good.
Well, I know Hillsong United has a a UK base, but I'm not sure where they're at. And they definitely are very inspirational when it comes to that type of music. So
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Anywhere you can use a wah-wah pedal is fine with me, man.
Hey, anywhere you can plug in the Crybaby, absolutely. Right. Absolutely love it. Do you know what? I haven't played mine for such a long time. I got it out the other day because I was going to do a video on. No, I tell a lie. I did the video. It was Slash. Did you see the one I did about the Amplitude 5? And there was a Slash video on that I did on that, and I so wanted to put the wire on it, but hey, battery had run out, and I didn't have any 9-volt battery. And this is a proper, you know, I can show you. Hang on. This is back from the 80s, man, and this is a real proper Crybaby. Look at the beer that's been spilt on this over the years. Nice. And yeah, so I got it out to do the Slash video, and the flipping battery was flat as a pancake, and I went all over the house to try and find a battery for it. And could I? No, not at all. There we go. Actually, I've just spotted something in the chat that I would like to highlight, and it is from our buddy Brad the Guitarologist, because he's been doing a really, really good thing for a charity recently. Brad, you've it looks to me like there's been an issue with some of the bids, because Mark Dalton says something. I wish he was sad to see those idiots backing out of their bids on the guitar. Has that resolved itself? Did you see any of that, Brad?
I did not know.
Okay, so basically I believe it's putting guitars in the hands of kids, and it's a charitable organization, and a guy made this absolutely incredible guitar, and Brad was auctioning it on eBay, and he had some really, really good bids on it, and then all of a sudden it was like in the same day a couple of guys pulled out. So I don't know if you want to put a link up, Brad, that'd be great, because I'm sure people on here, because they're all really good people, I'm sure they would go over, check it out, and support that, because it's a really, really, really good cause. So chuck up a link, man, and let people see that, because that'll be there you go. He says a few bidders backed out of their high bids, but in the end the guitar it's sold excellent for almost 3K, and everyone was super happy in the end regardless. Awesome. That's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Awesome. Well, that is cool. I haven't seen a video on that yet, but I assume it's coming, or maybe I've missed it, because as always with this lovely YouTube algorithm, sometimes you just have to go back on your favorite channels and search backwards to find videos, because I don't get notifications, you know. And a lot of people have been contacting me recently saying, I didn't get a notification of your video. I didn't get a notification of that. Or and you kind of think, oh man, that really sucks, because you know that people are wanting to watch your content, but obviously YouTube don't want any of it. I think I must be conservative or something.
I don't get that whole how that whole thing works anyway. So I just put something out there. If somebody sees it, great. You know.
Do you know what, man? I absolutely love that attitude, because that's the way I look at it. I make these videos because I love making them, and I make content that I want to make. And I think if I want to make it, then hey, Fruitcake Tony, how you doing? Then if I want to make it and watch it, then other people are going to enjoy it, hopefully. So you know, that's my thought on that. Anyway,
right. I mean, the last video I put out was some F-18 Hornets that came into Tampa, and
yes,
had to throw up a little danger zone in there on it.
There were two of them, weren't there? I think I did comment. I think I did comment on that video. I love, you know, I'm a bit of a. I used to go to the air shows with my buddy Andy when I was a kid, and absolutely loved. Really, really, really loved.
I missed that part of my job. I changed to a different company about 8 years ago, and the other company I worked for, we did all the air shows, exhibiting, but you also get to see the air show as well, and all over the United States, which was really cool. Sorry,
I think you're getting some notifications there.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That's all good.
That
All
was
good.
muted there. All right. Now it is. So I do miss that part, and occasionally we get lucky. I didn't put a video up. I've got the footage I have to edit. I threw a little snippet up on my Instagram of some Hawker hunters that were over. There was 5 of them, and they were taken on and off every day, and they're actually owned by the company I work for.
Wow.
And so they were at the ramp the whole time, and it was pretty cool. I mean, very loud. But hey, I love the noise. I love the jet.
Yeah, I say the Hawker Hunter's a great plane. That's what our Red Arrows use over here. They're all Hawker Hunters, and they've got that really nice bubble dome on the cockpit, which is great visual, which is why I think the Red Arrows use it, because obviously they've got to line up and do all their formation stuff. So I think that visual aspect of those cockpits is really, really cool. Just a quick one, Brad, just to let the big G know that I can see him in the waiting room. Hey, Gary, good to see you, man. I will get there in just a while, but I want to know before we do that if Brad's got a question for me.
Well, I had a question, except Johnny kind of asked it. So,
that's great.
I'm gonna lean towards repairs,
right?
And I know you do a lot of your own setups and that kind of stuff. But what is the biggest guitar project that you've taken on, other than you were building, but as far as a repair that you maybe got in over your head?
Yeah, well, actually, I've got one at the moment, Brad, and that is I managed. What I do.
Video.
Yeah, there will be a video. What I actually do to set up my my cameras, my live shows, and for all of the recorded videos as well, is I generally put my fake D45 on a stool or a chair. And I don't know if you were in when I told the story before, but I was focusing on that because actually about the I think it's about the 7th fret usually hits around where my eyes are when it's sat on. Actually, let's check that, see if it is the 7th, and I'll show you what I was doing. So this is how I focus. Yeah, no, it's about the 5th fret. And so I normally sit it in the chair like this, and then I'll go and focus the video because I'm a one-man band out here. And so anyway, this day I had it just literally like that, and it fell and it hit the ground. And what I've done, I don't know if it'll show on here. Let me see. Yeah, it might well show. But what I did is I have snapped the neck. Can you see that run in the neck?
Yep, sure can.
Now that is going to be a really, really tricky fix because what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to take the strings off. I'm going to need to open that up a little bit and try and get some Titebond in there. But the tricky part of it is I've got to get Titebond in there without accidentally getting it right the way in to the truss rod. Because of course, if I flood the truss rod channel, then the truss rod's never going to work on it again. So what I've got to do is I'm going to open it on both sides. I'm going to push the headstock back a bit, and I will get a hypodermic syringe, and I will get a really, really thin one, and I'll just put a little bit of glue in at both sides, and then squish it together. And provided not much comes out at the edges, then I'm going to guess that there won't be enough going into the truss rod channel. So yeah,
that's figure out why you used a whole bottle of glue or just a little crack, huh?
Exactly. Yeah, and you're thinking, hang on, that's taking a lot of glue.
It's still taking more. Oh no.
Yeah. So that is going to be a tricky fix, but I think probably you're right in that. Probably the biggest guitar project I ever did was making my own, and I've talked about it a few times. It's the one that got away. Well, the second one that got away. I also had a wine red Les Paul Studio, but I lent my guitar that I called Bastard to a buddy of mine. In fact, I swapped it because I needed to record some keys at the time, and I needed a MIDI keyboard, and so I swapped it. And this was a guitar I built out of an old piece of bar. Bar, literally a pub bar, you know, not an iron bar. So anyway, I cut the body out of this. It's got to be a 200-year-old pub. So the bar was the original bar. So that thing had definitely sat and seasoned, and it probably got a load of beer in it as well. But I made a brilliant body. Yeah, I slapped a Floyd Rose 1000 black one in the bridge. I slapped a DiMarzio PAF Pro in it. I had a single volume, no tone, and it had a Westone Pantera graphite neck. And believe it or not, because that came off another guitar, although it had a Floyd Rose, it had a Kahler locking nut, and I bust one of those off as well, which was not good. But that was a tricky build, because that was the first time I practiced actually fixing a bridge in the right position. So that was good fun, and I can't wait to get back and do some more of that kind of stuff, because I actually find it really not only fascinating but really gratifying as well when you get a guitar that you've put together yourself, and especially if you've built bits of it. It's just lovely to do, man. It really is. So
I was working on this last night. I swapped out the pickups here.
Oh, sweet.
Put a couple Seymour Duncans in there.
Pair of Duncans, lovely. What are they?
The SH4 and the 2. So
right, okay.
The JB.
I was a JB in the.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, nice, lovely.
And, PRS make the SEs are great guitars, except for the pickups. They're not quite there for me. I guess I'm too picky sometimes, but
oh man, I have to say I've got two SEs, although one of them is a Torero, so that's got active EMGs in it, so that was never going to be an issue. But I love the pickups in the where is it? There we go, on the stand there. Yep, just there. Yep. The purple one, and I love that. So all good.
I don't want to say that they were bad, but they were just lacking a little bit for me. And
a little bit of bite. And to be fair, the Seymour Duncan seem to be a lot of people's go-to in terms of swapping out pups. I must admit, I'm a big DiMarzio fan. Right. But I've tried some Duncans, and I like those as well. But I tell you what, for budget, the Iron Gear pickups are just absolutely great. I played CMG guitars, the two guitars the other week, and one of them had his own wound pickups in it, and the other one had a set of Iron Gears, and I think it was the Dirty Talk and the Blues Engine. And wow, well, they really good pickups. So yeah, absolutely.
I think that you can take a average guitar, change the pickups in it, and make it a great guitar every time.
You're totally right. You're totally right, man. And pickups, as we found out in my poll, pickups are 37% of the tone.
Right.
Of course, wood is only 9%. And
Yeah.
Oh, I had so much fun with that video. I had so much fun with that series, and being cheeky, putting those questions that nobody can answer up on my channel. And it was like, and then making videos as if to say, right, this is the definitive answer. And I tell you what, he's in the chat tonight. I know one of the people that annoyed the most was Bam Mozzie. And I love Bam Mozzie. He is such a great help to the channel and such a great moderator here. And I know I upset him. Dunsy's saying he uses Tone Rider pickups in a few guitars. I've just spotted that out of the corner of my eye. Grumpy Mike's asking which Lewitt mic this is. This is the LCT 440 Pure, and this was very kindly given to me by the lovely Valerie at Lewitt, and I use this on everything. So all of your videos where I show viewers guitars, this is where I do all the voiceover into this mic. And also, as I said to you last week, guys, I've been doing a wonderful workshop with some lovely youngsters all this week, and every song that they have recorded with me, this has been the vocal mic. And I'm a big fan of it. And if my eyes look like they're closing, it's because I've had literally almost no sleep all week. And my wife said to me today, do you know you're slurring your words? And I said, I'm not at all surprised, because that happens when I'm shattered. But it was a great week. And so LCT 440 Pure. And also I can highly recommend the LTP 440, which is the SM57 clone. Very good mics. Love the Lewitt stuff, and not just because they gave them to me. If I didn't like them, I wouldn't be using them. So anyway, thanks so much, Brad. It's really great to have you on. I hope you'll come back on again and be in more of the live shows and catch up again, because it's been fun. And also I've got Gary sitting in the background there, and I've just noticed we're 16 minutes past, and I have promised never to go over an hour. So,
so real quick before I go,
man.
So this is. I was trying to send someone who lives in the UK one of these, but they kind of didn't want one. So, but I've been making these. I plugged them on Phil's channel, and essentially it's a redesigned fret rocker. I took all the points off of them so you don't stick yourself or your guitar, and then I added a little string height gauge to the bottom there.
Oh man, awesome stuff.
And these are made of aluminium, so they're very light. So.
Now I know I've very tried very politely to say don't worry, but I tell you what, man, as we now know each other, I will send you my address and I'll plug them for you as well. So
I would love to get you one just to get your opinion on it. I moved a bunch of them. I've got a new batch in work, so they are sold out right now. I've got some blemished ones. They've got some, finish flaws, but not operational flaws.
Oh man, I'm not fussy. I'll have that one.
You'll get a special one, sir.
And Bam Mozzie is saying you didn't upset me, but yes, it's a topic that I'm a little passionate about, and he really is, and he is a good guy. And I think he's saying as well that they're so cool. I think he's talking about your fret rocker, which is a great idea. So I will send you my address.
Tim said he loves his, so
yeah. I will send it to you, man, and I hope in return you'll come on the show again, because it's been a joy and a pleasure chatting to you, brother.
All right, buddy.
Okay, my friend. I will see you later, everybody. And we'll take care.
Later, Gary.
Everybody, check out Brad's channel. This Brad. There we go. Check out Brad Guitar Miller, and you'll find some great stuff on that channel. Cheers, Brad. Cheers, bro. And let's bring my next guest in this evening. There he is. It's a big thing. And he's gone to sleep.
Huh?
Oh, man. Hey, wake up. Wake up.
Sorry, man.
What time is it over there? It's only about midday, isn't it?
It's only 2:19, bro.
2:19. So you've only just got up.
Yeah, pretty much.
How you been, bro?
Good, man. How about you?
Oh yeah, I'm really, really cool. This is lovely. I'm not a big fan of StreamYard, but I am a big, big fan of chatting to you guys. So if this is the way it works, we're going to do this a few times because I really, really like the idea, and it's lovely to have you on and to be able to hear you.
Yeah, right. That's always a plus. Well, sometimes it's not a good idea to hear me, you know.
Although I haven't seen Sandra in tonight. And Nigel's disappointed. Nigel's really upset.
Yeah,
he's right here, and he's giving me grief in my ear the whole time. Where's Sandra? Where is Sandra?
Don't know. So how you been, man?
Yeah, do you know, it's been a busy old week because well, it's been a joy. I have to say, it has been a joy because I've been working with the youngsters.
Don't ruin my question.
Okay, I won't.
So, Mike, how was your first day back at work? Your first week back at work?
Yeah, man, I tell you, it's great. It really is. We have literally on the 12th of April, which was on this Monday just gone. They reduced the restrictions on us, and as a drama teacher and as a theatre teacher, we were allowed to have up to 15 in person. And I've got a massive, great big marquee that I've put out in the garden that we're going to use for the British Boutique Guitar Festival later in the year as well. So cool. That's news coming, and I've just let that out of the bag nice and early. You tricked me, man.
Bravo.
And so, yeah, all last week I was writing and recording a film with all these youngsters. And, mate, they have got such great imaginations. They come up with a brilliant story about a board game that sucks people into it. And there's lots of different realms. And they wrote 5 songs, really. And we recorded 5 songs. And yeah, I'm editing it down as a movie for them, and it was just so good to be back working with the youngsters. And what's more, my theatre school reopened yesterday as well, so I was teaching all morning yesterday, back with every single one of my students, which I can't even begin to say how much that meant to me because
dude, that's awesome.
I love them. I love working with the youngsters. They've got such amazing imaginations, and they've got such open and malleable minds. And it's great to be able to do things that take them somewhere and teach them things that, you know, see them go on and use it. I've got guys that used to come to me that are now on the West End stage, and
wow.
You know, I couldn't be prouder of that. And, you know, the nice thing is I've gone now to the stage where a lot of the original kids that were with me 16 years ago when I started it are sending their children to me.
Yeah, you're not old.
Yeah, that makes me feel really old, man, I tell you. But no, it's a great feeling. And a quick hello to John Robson, who I've just spotted, is jumped in. Oh, thanks, Brad. And Brad's saying, so glad you're back at work, CGS. That's amazing news. So happy for you. Well, bless you, man. Thank you so much. Thanks,
and
brother.
You gotta think too, man. After all these kids have had nothing to do for so long, they must be super grateful to be coming back and being able to do something that they really want to do with their Uncle Mike.
Sorry, Mozzie saying Jumanji the musical, and BC Rich 581 says CGS is now officially decrepit.
I think it should be like fret leveling the musical.
Oh man, yeah, but no, it's been a great week, and thanks for asking that. That's really
good for
fine.
you, man. I'm glad you're back to it, man.
Yeah. Oh,
I tell you, head a lot too.
Absolutely. I was starting to get some real cabin fever. You know, I feel so blessed to have this opportunity to do these videos and to be on this channel and to have all of the reviews that I get to do and the places I get to go, hanging out with great people. This has been a joy and a pleasure, and I would never moan at being stuck in here, but I was really getting cabin fever, and to actually see people and interact with people is a joy, and it makes you realize how fragile our liberty is, and that's a tough thing to face up to, man, at any age.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Yeah, and I'm going to be sorry, go on.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say I'm going to be a big age this year as well. It's
Big
a round age. Yeah, it's a round age. Not 60, I hasten to add.
Yeah, well, I'm knocking on the door of 60, buddy.
Oh, man.
I'm only a couple of years away.
Well, you clearly had a downhill paper round then. You look good on it, man.
Thanks. I look as good as I can,
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, I'm going to be 50, believe it or not, which is...
Oh, you're a puppy. You're just a puppy.
A puppy. I'm but a puppy.
You're a puppy. You're just a puppy.
Dude. I like the look of that. Is that a crate you've got behind you there?
That's a crate. That's a BV-120H with the blue Tolex, the Sammy Hagar.
Man, that looks awesome. I bet that sounds the bomb.
And it was modded by Mr. Bober, owner, creator of Buddha amplifiers. If you know who Buddha amps are, yeah.
Wow.
I'm a good friend of his brother.
Oh man.
Oh jeez. Yeah, Jeff Bober.
Age will do that to you. Age will do that to you, bro.
Dude,
it's like,
tell you.
There's the thought, and where did it go?
Yeah. Gone. Like an F-16 through the night. It's just gone.
Like a hawker hunter.
Exactly.
Dear.
Look. Jeff. Go ahead,
sorry, I was just going to say, look who's just decided to say hello at this time of day. Really? Mr. Steve from Boston, lovely to see you, brother. I miss you like crazy as well. And I was just talking about how fortunate I feel to be able to hang out with guys like yourself, and of course guys like the wonderful Big G. Woo! Yeah.
Thanks, homie. I appreciate it.
Oh,
but
man,
yeah, Jeff Bober, modded that Blue Voodoo. Dude, that thing screams. It's got all soft tech tubes in it.
Oh wow.
6L6s, EL34s. It rocks. And then
nice.
Next to that is my pride and joy, which is my lick lighter, heavily modded 6505 plus.
Ooh.
Modded by Lick Lighter Amplification. That thing just crushes.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
so you're not a rocker at all, then, Gary?
No, I lean towards like the Lawrence Welk stuff.
Yeah, mainly jazz and classical stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I plugged my accordion into the Lick Lighter 65. That has a pretty cool effect. Yeah, Weird Al wants to borrow it for his next session. Actually, he's been on me. I'm like, Al, leave me alone, will you, man.
You nearly went there.
Almost. That close. I showed great restraint.
You did. Can I say a big thank you to all of my guests tonight for not dropping an F-bomb or anything like that, because
that was dangerously close. That was so close. I'm giving myself a pat on the head for that.
I'm giving you a pat on the head. There you go. Give yourself a pat on the back and say, "Well done, compadre."
Wow. I'll drink that.
Oh, cheers,
Let's
brother.
Have a little splash of bourbon.
Oh, mate, I'm actually off it now. This is squash. I'm not even going on the alcohol-free beer tonight. Last night I caned it again, but I'm off it for about a week and a bit because I go for my jab on Wednesday. So Wednesday evening I get my jab, and I wanted to give it the best chance. And I've seen a lot of people saying, you get pretty sick if you're a bit of a drinker. And I'm not a bit of a drinker. I'm a lot of a drinker.
Yeah. I had my second shot this past Thursday.
Awesome. So you're done now, man.
I'm done. It was the Moderna.
When do they turn on the control chip?
I'll let you know. When I stop swearing altogether, that's when you know. The switch has been flipped. When I start drinking milk on YouTube and I don't swear, then you'll know. And I'm singing Mary Poppins tunes, then you'll know.
Oh man, I tell you what, this reminds me of when I came on your show, and I literally, my cheeks hurt for a week afterwards because you just got that dry sense of humor that knocked me for six. So absolutely lovely to speak to you tonight, Gary. Really, really is. And again, I hope you will come on again for me. It'd be lovely to have you on the show whenever you're free and available.
I'm always free.
Awesome.
Always,
you're always
for
free.
you, I'm always free.
Never charge me.
Never.
A big love to Steve from Boston, by the way, because he's a darling guy, and really, really miss him. And I do hope that we get to hang out soon. It's been lovely to have you on. It's been lovely to have Brad on. It was lovely to have Johnny on tonight. It was awesome to see my buddy Brad, the guitarologist, in the chat, as well as Steve from Boston, and also my good friend Mr. John Robson is diving in as well. Everybody else that's been in here tonight and watching this, we've gone over the hour, so I know I need a slap, and I promised I wouldn't do it. Yeah, go on, give it to me.
Can I say one short thing?
Of course you can, my friend.
Brad, Brad's still here, cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad the guitar thing worked out with the Squishy project.
Yeah,
that was a load of crapola that happened with those two bitters, and that really sucked. But I'm glad to see that it worked out. And the Squishy project is an awesome thing you're doing, man. That's an awesome thing. And
absolutely.
If I wasn't wearing my headphones, my hat would be off to you right now. So,
yeah. Huge props to Brad. Huge props to Brad. Really great project. Youngsters again, a guy after my own heart, helping out youngsters, and setting things up the right way for the next generation.
Hell yeah!
Awesome. Right, I'm going to say good night to my dear friend, the Big G. I'm going to say good night to my dear friend, Mr. Brad Miller. I'm going to say goodnight to my dear friend, Johnny from the Budget Guitar Show. Check all these guys out. Be kind to each other. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'm sorry that we've gone nearly 3 minutes over tonight. I'm a very, very naughty skeptic. And I hope you all have a great, great week. So cheers, Gary. Thanks so much. See you soon, brother. Cheers. And everybody else in the live show tonight, if you want to come on the show, I would dearly, dearly love to have you on and to chat to you. Tonight, it has been the Egg Crackers and the patrons. But if you want to come on, please let me know, because I would love to have you. And as always, if you want to send me pictures of your guitars, or if you've got projects coming up like Brad's wonderful project with raising good funds for great causes, let me know. I will always give it a shout out. And I will see you all next time. But for now, as always, you take good care.